I'm tired and I'm grumpy. I mean, I was out all night long with a flashlight looking for this poor old rescue dog. I got out early this morning before a doctor's appointment to look for her, then went back to look for some more after my doctor's appointment, and
We've had a big week. I mean, animals just, I mean, we've had one of our rescues get hit by a car. Mishaps happens. We've had that to deal with this week, and then you've had this poor old girl who is, what is her name, Millie?
I know. Yeah, we started calling her Millie.
Yeah.
And she's absolutely, she's precious, and it has broken my heart because she's looking for someone. She's looking for her person, and so she's just, I don't even know how. She's kind of decrepit, so I don't know how she gets out of everything that she gets out in. But for the second time I'm looking for her, and I'm just really worried that this time I won't be able to find her. She got out of the foster's fence again. She's got separation anxiety issues. It's terrible. And, you know, that's something you have to deal with when you take one that's been mistreated and dumped and everything. That, you know, they have some issues. I mean, you have to build trust. You have to give them a comfort zone. You know, a lot of times they do have separation anxiety, which will make them try to run. They'll just try to run. Yeah. And you have to know all that. And it's just really hard because you can only do so much.
And everybody's just got to pitch in and do their part. I mean, I think you're feeling a lot of overwhelmness because you have a lot going on with your illness. But then on top of that, you're out here in the middle of the night trying to save dogs. And that comes by way of other people's irresponsible acts.
I mean,
or it wouldn't happen at all. I mean,
there's people out there, and there's not enough people out there trying to undo all the things that all these irresponsible, uncaring people do. Yeah. And you know, it gets really frustrating. And then when you're tired and your medicine makes you not feel good, it just makes it really difficult to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna show the audience a little bit of what you went through last week. Just over the last 4 days, without trying to find this dog the first time, and then I know yesterday you were out trying to find her again.
It's just
people are dumping dogs, and I just
I mean, twice in 2 weeks I've had to take dump dogs to work with me. Yeah. Because that were dumped that I found on the way to work that were like barely able to make it.
A barrage of that. Yeah.
And it gets so overwhelming after a while. It's like you can't even go anywhere without having to deal with it. And you know, there's times where you're just tired.
And we're not asking, for much. We're just asking for people to spread the awareness out there and maybe look at what other people have to go through in order, to take up the slack of people that are not, good pet owners, obviously. So we're out here dealing with it every day.
Deal with your stuff. I mean, as I'm doing this, and I'm last night, walking around with a flashlight trying to find this dog and doing everything I can, I'm getting messages from a lady saying, oh, can you help find a home for my son's lab? He's getting a divorce and he doesn't have time for his dog anymore. And it's like, I can't tell you what you want to say. Guess what? You do it.
You do it.
Your kids, your dogs, your cats, your horses, your this and that. Take responsibility for what you have. And you know what? I guarantee you probably have an easier time making do than I do. And it's your responsibility. Yeah. And it's not her responsibility. Yeah. And it's not Holly's responsibility. And it's not Ken's responsibility. You know what? It's nobody else's responsibility. It's yours. So do it. Stuff happens. Somebody's having to move. There are no options. There's no options. There's nowhere to go with the dog. I get that.
There is. But there's always an option.
When you've got
there is. If they call us for the option, then that means there is an option.
There's probably an option
figuring
somewhere.
out the solution.
Well, they want to pet it off. Yeah. It's somebody else's problem. It's not their problem. You know what? It's your family's dog.
Yeah.
You do right by it. It's your family member.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to call a non-family member to take care of your family member's dog, why are you not taking all the necessary steps that you're expecting Boots and I to do?
Yeah, we're just saying, when you're faced with dogs that are hit on the side of the road and stuff constantly, you're trying to figure out what to do, You know, getting a call from someone when you're out with a flashlight trying to find a lost dog that's got dementia and is scared to death because she's been dumped, you know, it gets a little bit hard to be nicey with people calling you saying, well, we've got this dog and we can't really take care of it anymore.
It's about the way they sound.
Yeah, because
It's about the way they sound to look at.
time. You know what? You know who doesn't have time? I have a cancer issue. I now have to go see
Yeah.
a kidney doctor because of the medicine from my cancer issue. I work full time. I don't have a spouse. I don't have a support system of family to help me. And I have 3 rescue dogs inside my house, and I'm constantly busting my ass trying to make it better for others. I can't even tell you the position she's in. So please don't take the easy way out
Yes.
and just say, you know what, I don't want to deal with it, so I'm going to call somebody that's got a tender heart, because the tender-hearted people are full.
Yeah.
We're full. What else can you do? Your responsibility, figure it out, and shame on you if you don't.
So take a moment. I'm going to show this video.
Sorry.
If this doesn't bring you to tears, nothing will. And it did me. And she was sending it to me because she was pleading, basically, look, this is what's happening right now on the spot. And
Yeah,
we
I
end
mean-
up seeing a lot of that between each other, even
Yeah.
when we're not doing
It's
it together.
us
We're doing it
this
separate.
all the
Yeah.
time, and it gets
Yeah.
old because people won't take care of the responsibilities. I'm just begging, please be considerate, be mindful. There are people that have emotions and feelings about trying to help with this. Don't take advantage of that.
So
That's all I'm
let's
saying.
take a look at that right now.
Hey baby, look how I found. I left work. I couldn't stand the idea of this poor old girl being out lost, and I left work. I can't believe I found her. I can't believe I found her.
It's sad, and it makes me, you know, it absolutely just reminds me that, you know, what people have to go through. And I'm not saying it's just us, because we know a lot of rescues and we know a lot of people that do what we do, but
There's a lot of good
it's
people
just
out there.
so much pain, and a lot of that, the reason she didn't want to show that, I wanted to show that. I wanted our audience to understand the depth of the pain that we go through when we're trying to save these animals and try to do that extra for them, that a lot of people never get to see. That would not normally be a video that we would ever show you, even though there's been a bazillion
I
tears
basically,
that
I mean,
we've
I sent
cried.
it to her because
Yeah.
she sent a text and was like, how are things going?
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, you want to see how they're going? By a miracle of God, I've got her.
Yeah, exactly. So
And I was so wound about it because I worked so hard to get her that it's just, okay, here, you want to see what I'm doing? This is what I'm doing right now.
and now
I
we
cried all my makeup off, looked terrible, felt like crap, by the way, felt like total crap, and was out doing it and just spilling my guts.
And now we are here, and we're going to have to do it. I'm going to try to help to assist you in this one, and we'll just go to try to find her again, because this is the second time. So anyway, we just kind of wanted you to know just a little touch of, you know, what we go through a lot.
It's not pretty.
So, and also then this week also Sunday, you know,
Yeah,
Sunday is
getting
hit by
the
car,
car.
and she's gone through 2 surgeries this week, and that's been a big upheaval. Had to
Yeah.
completely fix a whole new caging system for her.
And you know what?
My
Do you know
God.
what? Didn't call anybody else and ask anybody else
Nope,
to do it.
Nope, just
Did
to
the
do it.
work.
Had to go fix it. Had to go make it. And this dog had to be transferred from one vet to another vet for another different surgery, pick up, and then also, you know, several $100s later, aside from the very
Thousands.
large thousands of the bill that it's going to cost, but also having to fix a place to have her safely in, where she can get around a little bit but not too much. I mean, there's just a lot that goes on, and I'll show you some pictures of her also on this very same
Just because
podcast.
it's the
So,
right thing to do.
yeah, it is. We hope you learn a little bit from this, and just spread the word, and be responsible. Take that extra act of kindness yourself,
Right.
and a little bit
Do
of
the
work on
work.
yourself, and do the work.
You'll be amazed at how good you
Yeah.
feel in the end run when you actually have put yourself out there to help and make a difference.
But at the end of this video, they're going to be running from it. They're going to be going, I don't want no part of that. Oh my God, this is terrible. It is really terrible.
It can be really terrible.
Well, you know what's worse? It
Not
may
doing
feel
anything.
like that it's terrible, but it's worse on the dog or worse on the animal.
Yeah.
So,
and what's
you know,
and what's horrible
Yeah.
is not doing anything.
yeah, I know. Anyway, all right. So we'll just holler at you next time. It'll be short because we'll be at it again very soon.
I'll try to be nicer.
You are not nice. You're
Okay.
just, you're
There
fed
have been
up.
a few times
You're
lately
fed
I've
up.
not been nice.
You're fed
I've
up.
really not been nice. My unnice has been out there.
Well, I know you don't feel like it, but I think we should go get something to eat. All right.
I need a grilled cheese or something.
Yeah, let's go get one.
Okay.
All right. For now, we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.